I'm walking day 28, and the blog I wrote about was called Me as Ugly. And when I started writing this blog, I looked at the word ugly and the charge that, what energy is going through me as I said the word ugly. And it's a negative energy, like resistance. And this based on always defining myself and everyone in my world based on this point as either being ugly or being beautiful, and having that be like the most important point that I look for in another. I haven't quite realized or am certain as to why, when you see like an attractive male or female or whatever you're attracted to, and they're the perfect form and they look perfect, they got all the points that you like within another, and I guess it's basically energy, like the sexual energy starts going, and you think about being with them and the whole story, like if you were with them your life would be perfect because they must be perfect because they look perfect, and you create all these ideas within. Well, I have seen that I created so many ideas within myself about being with this perfect person, and within that point always creating like this point of self-sabotage towards myself, because if I ever saw someone that I see as more beautiful than me, then I would go into that depression feeling and not worthiness, because I couldn't be that beautiful picture, because obviously I can't change the way I look. And so it's completely driven within self-interest and mind energies. Excuse me. And within that, always coming from a point of conflict within myself, because if I did see someone that I was attracted to, and I would always wait for the other person to approach me and see where they are in terms of if they like me or are attracted to me. And from there within, if we ever went into a relationship, the relationship would be based within myself, would be based on this point of like competition and conflict within myself, because I was always looking for a point of perfection within myself, and if I saw the other person as more than me, then I would find points within myself that I could compete with them with, and kind of even it up within my mind and make it like balance within my mind, so I wasn't within myself, I didn't see myself as less than them because of this point of seeing them as better looking or something. It's bizarre, because like I've wasted so much of my life on trying to find like beauty and like this point of perfection within the way people look, in the way I look, and totally like caused so much depression and suppression within myself because I judge myself as ugly, and you know, I would judge other people as ugly, and you know, have like be influenced by this negative charge that I got when I saw another person as ugly. And people, like, I've seen this within other people because it's kind of obviously it's just based on energy, and many people do this as well when they see like someone ugly or beautiful in their picture presentation. You kind of like change yourself and define yourself by that picture that you're looking at. Like the celebrities and stuff, like Brad Pitt and everything. If people saw him in real life, they'd go crazy that he has a whole fan base, and some people like can't even speak. And like, I've done that myself. I've seen the quarterback in our area is very attractive looking, and I saw him in person one time, and this was back in high school. And my boyfriend at the time, who was with me, said my mouth just like dropped open because like he looked like he was very attractive looking, and it's that point of defining yourself by looks, and like seeing this person as like more than other people because of the way they look, and then going and seeing people that are less attractive as kind of bottom rungers, whatever that word is, bottom rungers, I think it is. And within myself, how I've always judged them is, less than those people that are beautiful. And you can see this in work too, like jobs. More people that are attractive get hired more because, there's that sexual factor, and you have a hope to be with them and, gain a point of maybe going and having sex with the person if you can get them into bed. I wasn't very obvious in that, but subtly I was like that, wanting to find, like if I met a guy that I thought was really attractive, I would play the game to get him. And, it was just energy games again. Then you go into the relationship and it would be based on the starting point of, games and competition, and that would go into conflict because you would be in competition with the person, and jealousy and all sorts of mind energies would form and come up, and I would follow that, and the relationship would finally end eventually. And you're just in the same boat, you're back to the depression point. So, always chasing energy and polarities. But based on this ugly point, defining life by this point of being ugly or beautiful, when in reality we're not defined by pictures. Also, this point of realizing that everyone and everything that is here is made of the same substance, which is life, source, origin, where we came from, what we're made of, and what is here, and everything that is here. All of it, in essence, if you look at its essence, is made of the same stuff. And this is the truth of what is here. I mean, you can't deny that fact. We can, be in our little limited minds and think that, just because something is a computer and I'm a human being, that I'm better than the computer because, I can talk and express myself and a computer doesn't talk. But the computer within itself is its own language, and obviously is very, technologically advanced and intelligent within itself. And we don't really know what the origins of technology is, of what is, creating what is here within this physical existence. And obviously, if you watched the Destiny material, the Destiny videos over the years, or if you've seen them recently, you kind of realize this point that everything actually is one with you, because from its source, from its origin, from where we came from, it's all made of the same stuff. It all came from the same stuff. We've all been created by and through and as substance. That's who we are. So realizing this point of the oneness of everything here helps and kind of puts into perspective and aligns yourself with, who I really am as a physical in what is here. And so within this realization, it helps me to, understand and stop myself from judging life by pictures and by, what people look like and what things, what my idea and projection and perception is of, what, I'm attracted to and get that good feeling from. So stopping all the points of energy, stopping the good feelings from seeing something, and just living here within breath in the physical and realizing that that is me. I am the other being. No matter what it is, I'm the other being. And it's not like pictures are just here for a moment. I mean, we all change within what we look like, and over the years, and so it's just to, for myself to just let this point go of, beauty and the beauty system and trying to be beautiful, and defining and judging people by this polarity of ugly beautiful. I mean, it's a walk, because I still look in the mirror and I still judge myself, and I still want to be pretty, and I see points of where I look and try to attain a fit body and work out and stuff. So I still have points that I need to walk through myself and stop defining myself by. Because if I'm moved by anything through separation, through trying to attain something or trying to be something, to be seen as a certain idea or perspective or projection of myself instead of who I am here in the physical, in each breath as I walk, is separation, and is separating yourself from physical, separating yourself from life. And that only diminishes yourself, diminishes me, and that's not who I want to be. I want to be one and equal with who I am here as substance. And the fruits of walking this process and birthing yourself as a physical is that you exist as a physical, and within this point of aligning yourself with the physical, we can start to solve the real issues that are here: the starvation, the animal abuse, the nature annihilation, the pollution of our earth, the disregard and greediness of who we've become in this world. Stop all of that when you, realize yourself as a physical and actually live it within and as who you are in each moment, directing yourself completely within this point of oneness and equality. And from there, we can solve the problems of this earth and start really living here in enjoyment and peace and like heaven on earth, as what it should be. So that's what we're walking in this process of destiny, is walking ourselves out of the mind as energy relationships to other things in separation of yourself to another, and stopping all those points of energy movements and directions by, trying to chase feelings and trying to chase ideas and trying to chase pictures and trying to be this and be that. Letting go of all those energy feelings and emotions and thoughts and such, and just breathing here and living simplistically as a physical, from the physical, who you are as and from substance as what is here is life. So that's it for now, and that's what I'm walking so far in my process. And what I've realized about this point is being ugly, beautiful, it doesn't exist. It's not real. It's only in the mind. It's just an idea. Who I am here is life, and life is not defined by anything. Okay, it's always moving, it's always changing, and undefinable, but within and as what it is substance is one and equal with me here. I am here, I am life. So just living simplistically is what it comes down to, pretty much. Living as breath. So some points to consider and look at, and for me to consider and look at as well. And I will speak tomorrow. Have a good night.